This is Godzilla in Minecraft, and this is the Helix. Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 3 of the Helix. We are back. A few things have happened at spawn. There's a giant Godzilla statue behind us. There's a bunch of shops going on. We still gotta build our shop, but that's not in today's episode. Today, we are focusing on the new build that I have prepared. We are going to be building this massive mountain in Minecraft. It does go pretty high. It will be the tallest base structure in this area. I did check. This stands at like Y level 180. Or wait, is it 280? No, just 180. And then this build stands at like 170, or no, 164. So we will have the tallest base again in the area. Not like we lost that record, but it's a really big structure, as you can tell. It's going to span from the start of the jungle across the smallest part of the jungle biome and go into the creeking biome. So it works really well because this portion, which is like the tallest point, will be like gray. And this is like for the entire snow portion, so it works really well. So yeah, we're gonna start working on this actually today, but we're not gonna get this done in this episode, of course. As you can tell, we're gonna have to add in our own terraforming to connect this build to the ground, because obviously, yeah, it's gonna be impossible for it to be floating. So yeah, we'll work on that. There's definitely a lot of structures in here we gotta get rid of and stuff. I don't even know where I am. Oh my god. But that is not the main focus of this episode at all. First off, I would like to show you some stuff we've done with the meeting house. First off, we started doing some interior work. So we now have this section done, trying to get like a general concept. So I'll actually show you in FreeCam. Basically, the way the towers work, they're not exactly aligned with how the windows work. So we made like our own thing. And it actually makes it look like it's aligned fine. So it all works out in the end. Secondly, we've done some work up here. We now have a meeting table up here. So this is where we're going to host all our meetings for when we want to build stuff and do stuff. So like, obviously we have more chairs than we have our team. But I'm thinking we could use this for the apocalypse, and we could also do some traps up here. So we'll do that in a future episode. But today, we're going to focus mostly on the mountain, because that's the big project we want to get done right now. Oh, and finally, in between episodes, we did actually connect the terraforming to the ground. I don't think I'll leave that into any episodes, but yeah, it is now fully terraformed into the surrounding. And, just a quick show off, Spectra, this is the main inspiration for us doing this, has made this massive terraforming. It stretches all the way here, goes all the way over here. It's just like this massive terraforming build. So I just want to continue expanding onto our mountain range. And I'm thinking over here, if we continue building this like mountain range on, I'm thinking we can go higher up, probably up into the clouds, and continue with the creeking biome and probably stop somewhere around here. Because then it wouldn't make sense for it to just, go into here. But currently, this is what we have. If we want to expand, we always can. Now time I'll show you guys the material list for this. We go here, and go here. 10,000 dirt. And then everything else is like normal for this size of a mountain. So the reason why there's 10,000 dirt is because because I'm not wasting any more rockets, this whole thing is filled to the brim with dirt. Like every block is filled. That's because Axiom is, I'm silly with Axiom. Like, this is my first time ever using Axiom to build something. It's a little silly. Basically, every layer has dirt on the inside. So, I gotta think about what I want to do, if I want to actually do that. Because I could just theoretically do the grass and then fill in the holes, like those type of holes everywhere, with the dirt later. Because realistically, we just have this portion we need to do. So for now, I think we're just gonna ignore the dirt, and let's just go get the grass blocks. Okay, so with all that dirt we grinded for, we have gotten this far. So we got a decent chunk of both sides done. Obviously not everything's done, of course, like this is all still here. Realistically, currently the biggest issues that are being presented, what? Well, lectures are weird. Currently our biggest issue is these trees here, because obviously these collide, so we need to chop down all of these side trees. Same with some of these creaking trees, but we've done this portion of the creaking side. So obviously not everything's going to touch the ground because the schematic is floating. We'll terraform that later. So currently we just have a bit of each side done. Obviously we're going to do more work and get some stone later on with our Silk Touch. We'll make that Silk Touch 5. See if we can borrow a beacon from Skelly maybe. This is what it looks like right now from ground level. Obviously this is where dirt's going to go. We're just going to do that later on by hand maybe. Because the schematic obviously is entirely dirt, and I don't want to chop down this entire thing and get 10k dirt. So we didn't do really much because this was already in the terrain. So this is like what we've done on this side. To get a better view, I guess I'll go over here. Yeah, this is what it's gonna look like. It's kind of cool because the mountain spikes up here and goes to that point up there. I'll be back later to get some more grass and get some stone done, hopefully with Mickey this time.
Test.
Hello. Hi. How you doing?
I'm chilling.
So basically, with the whole mountain project, the part of the creaking forest we're not using, we're gonna turn into like this village festival. I think I'm confident that all the grass is done. So now we just need to do stone, the stone part, andesite, and then snow and calcite and diorite. Holy moly, this is one build. Definitely a build. So what I'm thinking, if we ever want to expand it, instead of going into the creaking forest, because obviously that's where I want to do like the other project, we extend right where the creaking forest is and continue out. Alright everyone, that's going to be the end of this episode of the Helix. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a great time. Quick recap of this episode. We built this entire mountain. Now, it's nothing crazy, but I think it is. In my opinion, this mountain is kind of crazy in terms of the builds on the server. Like this, or this. Maybe not that, and definitely not this. But I really like this build. Plus, it looks amazing. If you look from like right here, there's like the little fog from the server's render distance. Like that just looks, like this just looks epic. You can't tell me that doesn't look epic. The total height for this goes to about 180 blocks on the dot. So if we quickly fly to the peak of this mountain, almost made it, 180. So very epic. It is the tallest build on the server. In this area at least. I don't know if it's in the server. I haven't checked that, but it's really tall. And we're almost in the clouds too, so I feel like that's really cool. Well, that's it everyone. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Helix. Red stained glass!